What's up, guys? What's up? Hopefully everyone's doing freaking awesome. So my voice is starting to come back. Do you hear it? Yeah, see, starting to. So, hey, but anyways, in this specific section, this specific live, what I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of go over one of our new systems. Now, again, we're starting to conquer every single niche, right? So the idea was to build a foundation, right? That was the key. Once we have a foundation, to get members in, right? So now we're getting members in, right? I'll show you everything. And then from getting members in, we're going to teach. So there's two sides. There's one side with the users coming in. We're going to teach them how to sell. We're going to teach them how to do digital marketing. Now, why? Why are we going to do that? It's because if we can give somebody a solution, all the tools, resources, the vehicles, everything done for them, guess what happens? All they have to do is influence to make money. So it is our best interest to teach people, to grow people, to teach people how to market, right? To teach people how to do those type of things so that way they can get these systems using and that way they can serve these specific niches. But in this one, this specific video, I wanted to kind of switch it a little bit different. What I mean by that is I want to focus more on lawyers, law. Why law? Why lawyers, right? Well, if you notice, like, first off, the money, right? I mean, you're looking at $250, $300, $500 per hour for the user's time, right? Or the lawyer's time. That's a lot. Now, there are a lot of different metrics that just, like, any new lawyers suck at. They really suck. And what we're going to do in this specific video is we're going to actually cover those specific things. So now, if you haven't already done so, create an account with gFunnel. We'll go through what gFunnel is, and other than that, we're going to dive in. So without further ado, let's dive in really quick, really quick to what gFunnel is. Let's see it. Let's go. Okay, so gFunnel, what is this? What is this platform? Why do I get on here? Why do I talk about it? Cam, you have this platform. Why do you brag? Why do you do those things? Who are you? What do you do? All these different little, we'll call them negativities, right? They're not really negativities. It's just people who don't know and are seeking information, or people who know but hate. No, I'm kidding. But it's about the trust, right? So again, what is gFunnel? Basically, we have a social platform, and we've organized a bunch of different cool software in there. A bunch of different cool, I mean, so cool. These softwares are so cool that, gosh, they're getting #1 rated on multiple different sections, okay? What does this software actually do? It does a lot of things, okay? So you can think of it as the person that opens up with all those different watches. You can think of it that way. What I think of it as is a world. You have a world, and you get into that world, and you can kind of create whatever you desire. Now, some people are like, well, I don't know how to create, and I don't want to create. Eventually, you will. And for those people who can't and won't yet create, don't worry, we have solutions for you, okay? Who are using this platform, okay? I'm going to go with Lead Connector specifically. Lead Connector specifically. You have Billie Jean. You know who Billie Jean is if you're in marketing, is using Lead Connector. You've heard or you know who Tony Robbins is using Lead Connector. Dean Graziosi, you know who he is. If you don't, go. All verified users using Lead Connector. This is just a few of the people, okay? Now jumping in. So what the heck, gFunnel? Why an all-in-one social platform, right? Why? Well, again, we connect the world. That's the key. Connect the world, okay? Now, that being said, I kind of went over, If you want to know more, jump to the page, right? You'll see it. Jump to the page. I'll just send it without my referral link. Jump to the page, gfunnel.com. Jump there. Create your account. If you have any issues, let me know, okay? We've updated a few different things on the server, so if you have any issues, just let me know, okay? If you're wondering before, you're like, I want to know beforehand, just jump into this like live action demo. It'll kind of walk you through, like moving too fast. You'll be able to see most of the platform right here. You'll be able to see it. You'll be able to click on stuff. You'll be like, oh, wow, cool, right? It'll take you through like step-by-step how to do things so you can see it. Great. If you want to learn it, right? Gosh, you can create a free account, so you might as well, right? But we do have cool software. So again, we have like Lead Connector in there. We have Flows AI in there. We have an ads platform in there. We have a project management platform. We have an architecting platform. We have a contract solution platform. We have a bunch of different platforms in there. And not only that is we have a crazy affiliate system. So our affiliate system, it's just awesome. Every single post that you ever do is connected to an affiliate system. Everything that you ever do is connected to an affiliate system. So now what is this platform? How is it? I'm going to dive now in and we're going to focus specifically on lawyers. Okay, why lawyers? We'll dive into that in just a sec. So again, jumping into the platform, this is what you get. First thing I say, jumping in here, again, you can come in, you can meet with some of these people, right? I do some of the similar posts just like I do on Facebook within here. Like, again, there's thousands of people in here, thousands. You can come and meet them, right? You just jump in, click the connect button, connect, and you're going to have a bunch of different people in here. So you can say all friends, right? Like on my side, just all friends, I have about 4,000 friends within this platform. You can come in there. I have more people that are following me. Some people are just like, I don't want to follow Cam anymore. I'll just use the platform. It's okay. Go use it. I have friend requests, pending friend requests, right? I have like a bunch of different stuff in here. But anyways, go use the platform. It's pretty cool, okay? If you want to connect with people, connect with people, okay? That's what the whole thing's about. Now, that being said, we're going to dive in really quick to lawyers. Why lawyers? Let's slow it down. Why lawyers? Move this mic. It's not even coming from the mic. Depending on your platform, maybe it's this mic here, maybe it's this mic here, okay? But lawyers are, in a sense, one of the foundations of any business. You have to understand the legality aspects of it, and there's a lot to do it, and it's just crazy, and we're not going to go down that route. What we're going to go through is the empathy side. The lawyer itself. What does the lawyer itself go through? So let's just say I'm a lawyer. Theoretically, okay? I'm not right now, but this is a theoretical example. Let's just say you have some legal issues and you need to hire me, okay? You hire me and I say, hey, I charge every 15 minutes, or I charge 15-minute segments for XYZ. So it's like, okay. So it's like, perfect. Now, how can I help? You're like, oh, well, I need this done, and I need this done, and I need this done. And now I have to go through and I have to do those actions. Not only do those actions, but I have to track my billable hours. I have to be able to prove them. If I'm not proving them, guess what happens? Oh my gosh, the state bar attacks me. Guess what happens? Oh my gosh, I can't prove it, right? So this whole solution I'm going to go through is, in a sense, why, like, what would be like the perfect, again, I haven't seen a solution technically on the market, but this would be like the perfect solution for attorneys, okay? So first thing we're going to dive in, we're going to just jump in really quick. So I have my profile. We're not going to dive into the profiles, but we're going to dive into a law firm. So let's just say law firms near me. Let's just say, right? Really quick, we got some law firms here. We're going to jump into like this one right here, okay? So the very first thing we have is we have a website. This is a website, right? Good website, right? Free cash evaluation. Call us now. This is a good website, right? They have a chat widget here, right? Just browsing. This is good, right? They have a free case evaluation here. This is good. This is good stuff. This is good. This is a good example. I'm showing you a good example. So the first thing that we know that they have is website. So let's just grab this guy. Boom, boom. Let's delete that. Let's go to the main site. So this is the main site. Okay. Main site. Great. Right. Great. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to copy this. Not the full site, but you'll see what I'm doing. Visual sitemap. I'm going to jump into our visual sitemap editor right here. And I'm just going to see the layouts of that. I'm not going to show you necessarily how to build the business. We're just going to build it, right? We're going to build the, let's check. Boop, 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 boop. No, wrong password. Let's try this one. Should be the right one. Cool. We'll just jump in. Again, so what tool I'm using, if you really want to know, this tool is called Visual Sitemap. Visual Sitemap is freaking awesome if you're doing any type of projects for people. So any type of marketing for people, any type of sales for people that results into digital. Anything that you're doing digital, whether it's their landing pages, websites, those things, this site is pretty freaking awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to crawl this. So it's just going to crawl it. What it ends up doing is it takes pictures of every single page. Okay, I'm not on this live to show you that. I'm on this live to show you more the lawyer, but I'm just doing this for my sake because I like that website, okay? But we know you have a website, right? We know this. So they have a website. I'm sure that they have some lead magnets. I'm sure that they have some stuff, right? But most cases, it's a website, right? With certain settlements in here. It's a website with certain things within here. They have a good website. Very clear, right? Next thing they have, let's jump over. They have social media posts. And I want you to see what kind. Volunteer week. Happy Easter. It's never too late to incorporate Easter egg hunts, right? So they're injury attorneys, but if you notice, all of their content is to show how they're giving back, to show how they're donating, to show how they're happy, to show how they're amazing, right? Great. You can do that same thing, right? So we now know that they have social, right, which you can provide. But let's step back a little bit and let's just say, well, okay, Cam, we know these basic digital marketer things, right? We'll just call it digital marketer, digital service things that these lawyers have. So what can a GFunnel do? Because I can do this on WordPress, right? You can. I can do this on ClickFunnels, right? You can. Gosh, Cam, I already have a Go High Level account, Lead Connector account. I can do this. Yeah, you can. Okay. Let me show you why having GFunnels is kind of cool. Whether you're a lawyer or you're a person that serves lawyers, is this. So first thing I want to do is, let's just say theoretically, I have a case that's coming in and I need to track my hours. Well, now let's say in the back end, we can actually come in and we can track our hours. So this is like a specific case in mind. We can track every aspect that's going on. We can simply come here and we can click the time tracker. So one of the main things, important things, is time tracker. I can come in and I can say, okay, well, what's actually been going on in the case? Overview of the case, that took that long. Audit and setup took that long. Internal discussions took that long, right? If I have my billable hours, now I have a proof. This is now a proof of everything I did on that time, which again, some attorneys do, they should do, they need to do, they have to do. But for some reason, some don't. Some are not the best attorneys and try to kind of take advantage of people, right? But what this now does, this gives clear expectations for the customer, for the client that they have, right? So the client can come in. So let's say I'm the client. I can come in, I can log into my portal. Hey, what type of files do you have? I can come here and I can upload any and all of the different files for that specific case or that specific section. Any and all of them. So now I have a detail of the case, what's going on, the account summary. Any updates that I need on the case can be updated directly right through here in the chat, right? Directly right through here. I now have most everything that I need. Hey, do you need to see the case? Yes, I need to see the case. Hey, do you need to see this? Yes, I do. I now have everything in a sense that I would need, right? The next step is, okay, you can save your documents, right? You can keep notes on records, right? You can have time frames for execution, right? Because this is just project management. It's just project management now organized for attorneys. So you can see which cases that you're managing. What does this do now for an attorney? So let's just say they have as many cases as they can ever take. It allows them to organize their cases in such a way that they can be more, what's the word? Time sensitive. That's one of the things that can happen with an attorney. They can become more time sensitive. They can charge more billable hours. They can get more clients, okay, and they can fulfill more. They can always also scale this more, meaning you have one attorney and you need more attorneys and more attorneys and more attorneys. You can now add multiple different attorneys. That's what this allows you to do. But this is just one step. So let's step back. So again, we have the first step, which is the social media. Well, the social media takes care of these people entirely. You build them out, social media content, they have it. The website, you build out the website so they have it. So you have a marketing solution, right? You have a website solution, right? You have their back-end solution, right? What else does GFunnel have? You have their contract solution. So if they need to send out agreements or anything, you have agreement solutions, right? Okay, we have about everything, right? Marketing, again, lead connector. If you don't know lead connector, it's the automation of everything, right? They have their AI solution. But let's dive a little bit deeper now. Let's dive deeper into that process. You're an attorney, right? So again, keep that mindset. You're an attorney. On your website, we saw that little chat widget, right? What if you could have an AI agent? Let me try to log into this. Oh, wrong password. What if you could have an AI agent that, and I'll just pull up our Lex. could do everything for that attorney as if they were a paralegal. Case intake, priority, research and analysis, document drafting, action and execution, and case review. What if your AI employee can do basically everything? And let's just say, let's step back just a little bit. Let's just say this AI attorney was entirely engulfed, or we'll just say that, and informed on all case law. Then what? Well, if it had the ability, it had all of the case law, which there's a lot of it in there, it can then find a case, it can find a situation, it can find exactly how to solve something based upon the preferences of an attorney. And then when it did that, it can now serve those clients quicker, right? So let's just say it takes me 10 hours of research. 10 hours of research, right? 10 hours times, let's say it's $400, right? That's $4,000. $4,000 of research, right? Roughly. So now I have $4,000 of research on that specific thing. Let's just say, right, a robot can do it instantly. Come up with the... Have you seen Suites? I should ask. Have you seen Suites? Whoops, let me jump back. Or Suits. Sorry, not Suites. Suits. Suits is basically like you have the smart guy, right? And the smart guy, Mike Ross, right? The smart guy understands what he sees, so he understands case law, he understands these things, and he can formulate, based on what he sees, specific strategies. Imagine, through technology, you could have tons of Mike Rosses. Imagine that. That's what the system does, okay? So what we are building here, so this way you understand, we're building a exclusive lawyer-only system that allows a lawyer to come in, allows a lawyer to have all of the details of everything from their leads to their backend, all within one system. That's the power of G-Funnel. G-Funnel, we can truly build a one system. Now, if you're like, oh, that's interesting, so you just focus on lawyers. Well, we just did the same thing for restaurants, and we'll do the same thing every single space. That's what we're doing. That's the power of it. So now, again, why you should choose G-Funnel, because we're already going this direction, and either you're going to build it on yourself or you're going to join people that are doing it. And we have so much into this that it just makes more sense to build. Now, I'll show you how to get a quick account, right? So how to get a quick account. So first things first, create a free account. Create a free account if you're like, oh, I want to get started. Click the get started, okay? You'll have a specific journey that you go on. Start your journey.
Welcome to this Getting Started module for Navigate.
Okay, watch it. Then jump into, okay, let me get actually started in my journey. It'll come in here. You should have a login. Just log into your account, right? Boom. Right, and you should have, oh, I don't have it in mind, but we should have a Getting Started module. This Getting Started module we're working on, I don't have it in here. That's sad, I can't show you. But anyways, it is that easy, but since I'm an admin user, it doesn't work that way, that smooth for me. But basically, we have just a walkthrough to go and kind of get started. Get started in here, start watching the stuff, right? Start getting involved with it. And then all this does is this teaches you how to start utilizing G-Funnel. This teaches you how to start utilizing these different systems, right? Because there's a lot to it. There is, but that's okay. This is why it's okay. Once you start using it one time, you start gaining friendships here. If you're like, well, Cam, I just need to make money. If you just need to make money, and that's all that you care about, simply grab this link right here. Your member shared link, grab it and share it. If you don't know how to create yet, you just grab it and share it, okay? So again, we did release a few different platforms. So first, I didn't do, let me welcome a few different people in, okay? So Glenn Taylor, welcome in. Rolanda Gandhi, welcome in. Okay, Mid-Cities, I think this is just, we already have this, they're already a client, so welcome back. I don't know. Clarine, welcome in. There's a few that I didn't probably mention. Let's jump in, more notifications. Welcome in. Jomar Cruzando, welcome in. Tate Clemens, welcome in. Sala Bertal, welcome in. I don't think I welcomed those people in. Okay, let me jump back, see if there's anyone else. Hazel, welcome in. I don't know if I did that. Patrick L, welcome in. Emmanuel, welcome in. We go back to a few of them. So that being said, if I didn't say it, Nugent, Brain Nugent, welcome in. Ella Evans, welcome in. If there's anyone that I didn't mention, again, because I was gone for about a week, didn't mention these people. Ash Ralph, welcome in. Sherdon, welcome in. Randy Page, welcome in. Matt Bailey, welcome in. Let me see if there's anyone else in this. Matthew Bailey, so looks like we might have a friend already coming in. Welcome in. Nico, welcome in. Adam, welcome in. Christine, welcome in. Dave, welcome in. I don't know if I missed anyone. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But welcome in. Welcome to G-Funnel. Again, we haven't even started marketing, and we already have quite a few early birds coming in. I mean, look, we're at about 4,000 users just in our early bird software here that are already in the platform. In our past one, we have about 12,000 users. So again, for any of those people, welcome in, okay? We'll be focusing shortly on the lawyer side. So we're just finishing up a few things, finishing up making sure that the people coming in, we want to teach you how to do digital marketing, teach you how to use those systems. We want to teach that. The next side, right? And we'll teach you how to do a business on that too. So it's not just like, I'm learning, great. We want to make you money, period. And we want money. So we want both, okay? So you have that side. The restaurant side will be, again, available shortly. Then we'll have the lawyer side, which will be available shortly, and quite a few other ones. Okay, we are slowly going through every single niche, every single opportunity, and we will work to dominate each and every single one of those. So if you have any questions on this, again, I covered things quickly. If you have any questions, let me know, reach out. I'm here to assist you. Again, this is a live. This is not necessarily marketing material where I do something short. I bring it. This is a live. The lives, we dive deep. We dive deep into some of the stuff. Some of the stuff might be confusing. I always suggest jumping back into past videos to see some stuff or ask questions, because there's nothing wrong with asking questions. But you had a little glimpse of the legal aspects. Again, this is some of the back end, simply utilizing the tools that we already have here. I mean, that's jumping back, that's using projects, right? Some of the things that we already have here, just using those that are already in the G-Funnel platform, using those to build out an entire lawyer business model that will work for them. That being said, my name is Cameron Garlick. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much. We'll see you.